Hello and welcome to Dimsy's Domain, and this is another segment for Will It Return. If you haven't already, check out the other previous segments with MJ from Geeklist TV as well as Real to Real Productions, talking about various things. Will it return? How will it return? Should it return? But today we're gonna tackle, will the chocolate beam return? Majin Buu's main technique, one of his most patented techniques, and that is the chocolate beam. He uses that little antenna on his head, makes you into some sort of sweet or something edible, and he munches on you and boom. But let's dub it the chocolate beam, as that's what he mainly does, makes them into some sort of sweet or candy. So why should it return? Well, so long as there's no restriction regarding killing in the Universe Survival Arc tournament, I think that it is one of the most OP techniques to use. Although if they are above a certain threshold, in my opinion, I believe that if they are above a certain threshold of power, the chocolate beam would not be as effective, as they would still maintain their consciousness. For example, we saw that Vegito was able to maintain his consciousness as the amazing Jawbreaker, and he absolutely battered Buuhan, the Majin Buu variant with Gohan. Ultimate Gohan absorbed. So we know that in Dragon Ball Super, power scaling aside, it's a bit dodgy anyway, but you can assume that most of the characters anyway are above the level of Super Vegito from the time of the Majin Buu arc of Dragon Ball Z, but it still would be a very formidable technique. Also, what if Majin Buu has become even stronger? We know how resilient he is, especially from his fight in the pre-match, the pre little fight up with Universe 9. He absolutely battered him. He absolutely battered Basil, and yeah, Basil was lost for words even when he did get all roided up. However, he's going to fight again. This is still the preliminary matches, so when we go to the main tournament, we're gonna see Majin Buu exercise and showcase his ability once more. Of course, he did show that his regenerative ability, but there's one thing which we haven't seen in such a long while. Look, the problem why I think that this isn't going to return is because of Mr. Satan. He has given and injected a much humanity side, this humanity aspect to Majin Buu. He doesn't do stuff. Majin Buu does not do many things because it might upset Satan or Mr. Satan or Hercule. He doesn't kill. He doesn't overtly hurt people. He goes out to have fun, to eat, and just to play around. So if there ever comes a situation whereby he just wants to all out just kill them, use the chocolate beam and boom, that could happen. However, I think that the reason why it's not going to return is because the chocolate beam, I think that it was from the inner malice, the inner evil that was lurking inside Majin Buu. Remember, he split into bits and bobs. He split into Grey Buu and Pure Evil Buu, and of course him being the Fat Buu Majin. And although he tried to use the chocolate beam onto the Grey Buu or the Evil Buu, it kind of backfired. But he used it as a last resort when he knew that his life is at stake, or he knew that this being had to be eradicated. Although it didn't work out for him, but we know that he will still use it even if he is in his own purest form. But will he use it in this tournament? I personally don't see it happening unless we encounter members from a universal team who are pure evil and are straight up trying to kill them, straight up trying to destroy them. We see the recent fight between Lavender and Gohan, and Lavender tried to kill Gohan, but he ended up with a draw. But it still wasn't it didn't, the pure malice and evil nature of these characters were not even prevalent. They weren't very prevalent. But let's say we have someone of the threat, of the mindset, who is just a pure villain, and he's among the fighters, or they're among the fighters of one of the universal teams, and Majin Buu is up against them. Will he use the chocolate beam? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it to you guys. Do you reckon the chocolate beam should return? Do you reckon that if it does return, that it's gonna actually work? Will it be the same as killing them? Will we see Majin Buu kill again, or have we truly gone past it and he's evolved and he's grown and learnt the humanity side from whatever he learned from Hercule? Anyway, that's been a quick, short, snappy video. Like, share, comment, check out the other videos of Will It Return, and suggest down below what will return, what do you think will return, what won't return, and what, any suggestions for video ideas. My pizza's on its way in the next 5 minutes. So with that being said, like, share, comment, subscribe. You may now exit Dimsy's Domain. Thank you and goodbye.